Finally, this day demonstrates the determination of the United States and Russia, the two nations that hold over 90% of the world's nuclear weapons, to pursue responsible global leadership. Together, we are keeping our commitments under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, which must be the foundation for global non-proliferation. While the New START Treaty is an important first step forward, it is just one step on a longer journey.
We obtained a document that in full measure maintains the balance of interests of Russia and the United States of America. What matters most is that this is a win-win situation. No one stands to lose from this agreement. I believe that this is a typical feature of our cooperation. Both parties have won, and taking into account this victory of ours, the entire world community has won.
I can confirm that the United States intends to seek a 5-year extension of New START as the treaty permits. The President has long been clear that the New START Treaty is in the national security interests of the United States, and this extension makes even more sense when the relationship with Russia is adversarial, as it is at this time. New START is the only remaining treaty constraining Russian nuclear forces and is an anchor of strategic stability between our two countries. And to the other part of your question,
Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Monday that he is prepared to extend the last remaining nuclear arms control treaty between Russia and the United States by 1 year, provided U.S. President Donald Trump agrees to do the same. The treaty, known as New START, is the final agreement limiting the number of strategic nuclear weapons held by the world's two largest nuclear powers. New START caps the number of strategic nuclear warheads that each side can deploy and places limits on land-based and submarine-launched missiles, as well as heavy bombers used to deliver them. The treaty is due to expire on February 5, 2026, raising concerns among arms control experts about the potential loss of transparency and constraints on nuclear arsenals. With just over 4 months remaining before the treaty runs out, Moscow and Washington have not yet begun formal talks on renewing or replacing it. Relations between the two countries remain strained, largely due to the ongoing war in Ukraine, which has complicated diplomatic engagement on arms control issues. Despite the lack of negotiations, President Trump has previously expressed interest in pursuing a new nuclear arms control agreement, potentially involving China alongside Russia. However, no concrete framework or talks have been announced so far,